Hi everybody, Robert Dyer, and welcome to the Robert Dyer channel, where tonight it's a rainy night here, and for dinner I'm getting the all-day breakfast from McDonald's and the hotcakes and sausage. I have to give a shout out to John Wetton of the band Asia, who just announced that he's starting a round of treatments for cancer. One of the great musicians of all time, and hopefully he will be doing better soon. You know how I know you're not gay, Bob? You listen to Asia. Okay, so here we have the container with the hotcakes and sausage. And we've got some hotcake syrup, real whipped butter, and we also have these fancy, little more upscale white plastic fork and knife, and a white napkin, just like a fine restaurant. Get the lid off, and you can see they've got that juicy sausage patty there. 3 hot cakes. Zoom in for a closer look. And the sausage. Now here's one of the important tips, is what I've always done all my life, is to put the butter in between the hot cakes so that you get a maximum meltage. Put it in like that, and then you lower the lid. Let's do it again on the bottom here. Here to get it spread all around. This is the secret to great pancakes in the Robert Dyer files. And now for the piece de resistance, we add the maple syrup. And of course I can add more later, but for the purposes of the review we'll just add a normal amount. Look at that. I have an announcement, is that I am back 100% on Instagram now, so make sure you're following me on Instagram if you're on there, at Bethesda Row. Now the aroma of this is a wonderful scent of fresh maple syrup from the Vermont forest. Also a little bit of the sausage. Now speaking of the sausage, let's start with the sausage first. Now I'm going to put on my 5-star restaurant napkin that was provided. This fork doesn't seem to be as strong as the Chef Combo issued version. Let's go ahead and see how it tastes. Well, it has a very hearty meat flavor to it, a good smoke flavor. It's tender. It has a very simple but very good sort of a black pepper seasoning on it as the flavor. Now let's try, of course, the main event, the hotcakes. Boy, this fork is weak. Hope we got some syrup and butter on here. Well, these are pretty good pancakes to start with, and then when you follow my secret strategy of the butter in between, it's a very rich and buttery flavor. Veritable explosion of butter. Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Fallon. Hey everybody! Teleprompter's going out. Now what am I gonna do? I could do impressions, but they'd suck, so I won't. I could tell a joke, but I don't have my 20-man writing team from the Tonight Show here tonight, so I'm helpless. Stand here, I'll name drop Justin Timberlake. Look at this, people are laughing in the audience like I said something that's funny just because I have to. What is it about Jimmy Fallon, Bob? You know, I'd support Jeff Sessions for Attorney General if he looks into the Jimmy Fallon ties to the mob. Think about it. Can you even remember one thing he did on Saturday Night Live? Then he bombed in that terrible movie where he's driving a taxi cab. Shortly afterward, he actually was driving a cab. Until the Fallon crime family apparently found him another job, and another job, and another job. And all this aimless wandering suddenly ends up in the prime golden seat of the Tonight Show. Doesn't that make you a little bit suspicious, Bob? Yeah, you, me, and everybody watching this video right now could have a viral video if every video had Michelle Obama and Mahatma Gandhi on either side of me. So it's time to look into the mob ties of Jimmy Fallon. Capiche? Well, I think flavor-wise, these are certainly better than any frozen or microwave pancake you're going to get at home from the grocery store. The sausage is very good in my opinion. I'm always a fan of McDonald's sausage. I like the fact that they give you real whipped butter instead of margarine. That really helps with the flavor and the richness of it, especially when you follow my secret of putting it in between the pancakes. And the syrup is higher quality than you would expect from a fast food restaurant, plus a great aroma to it. Now, as far as the price, I also got some a 10-piece chicken McNuggets and some other stuff, but the hotcakes and sausage were $4.49. I think that's a little bit pricey for what you're getting. The hotcakes used to be bigger by my recollection, and you're certainly not going to confuse them size-wise with IHOP or Denny's. So I would say I would feel a little more comfortable if these were $3.49 or even $2.49, being the cheapskate I am. But grand total here was $11.56, and then the Montgomery County Council all-day taxes for all-day breakfast, 69 cents for themselves. They pocketed off of this meal in tax for the Montgomery County Council. Ridiculous as usual, but overall I would say these are still, I would say the quality is as good, if not possibly improved over the past for hotcakes and sausage. So for what it is, I'm going to go ahead and give these 5 stars. Hope you like this video. Share it with your friends. please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.